welcome back to Read the Factory Manual. This is another Tootsie Tuesday. This time we have a Land Rover. I thought I'd do another Land Rover. What the heck? Well, it's a Land Rover. It's a Tootsie Toy and it's old. And we're just going to paint it and make it look better. Let's get started. As with all Tootsie Toys, we remove the paint from it, and that gets the tires hot, which then we can pry them off. And then we leave the axles in place because these parts of the axles are very brittle and they break. So you don't want to remove the axles unless you absolutely have to. Okay, we'll throw the car in and 6 ounces hot water. Oh, got to give it some luck. Paint is coming off already. Look at that. Woo. Almost ready. Very nice. Alright, here is the car after rinsing. And I just hit it quickly with this brass brush from the Harbor Freights. It looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to even hit it with the Dremel at this point. Or the rotary tool from Ryobi, or whatever other tool you would want to use for that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get some hot water and get the wheels off the darn thing. Alright, more hot water. 1 car. Voila. That should be enough. Let's see. Yep. Tire number 1. Throw the tire back in there, get it warm. Show you another nifty trick I learned. Yes, it's an anvil. Tire out of there. Put it on the anvil with it hot. And hit it a few times with a hammer. And it straightens out the tire. Alright, 1 tire ready. Next one. Oh yeah, that one's much easier. And then there we go. Looks great. Oh. Alright, what do we got? Let's take a look at the car. I think it looks pretty good. Do I need to do anything to it? Yeah, I'm going to file the windows down a little bit. I think that's the modification I'm going to make to it. Maybe do some sanding of the hood in the roof to make it better. Alright, so let's get that done. Use a file that is square. And we'll work on the windows here. That looks good. This side really needs some help. Okay, a little sanding. Straight to the 1000 grit wet sand. Let's see what she looks like. Am I still in frame? Yes, yes. Oh. Boy, that just does not want to come out. So we're going to have to go up a grit. Yeah, it's looking better. Yes, my precious. That's looking better. I'll wash it off one more time and then I'll spray it with the primer. I'll spare you that. And then I'm going to let it dry overnight. That's the longest work is sanding, and the longest wait is drying. So we'll get started back on this tomorrow. All right, let's get to painting. So it turned out pretty good. So now what we're going to do is clean up the axles and get them nice again. So we'll get a rag here to protect the paint, and then we'll use the wire brush to get off the paint, to get the paint off the axles. Alright, there's one axle. I'll get the other axle cleaned up, and then we will move off to detail painting. Alright, let's get some detail painting done, shall we? Put the silver on there. Make sure I'm in frame. Yes, I am. get the bumper done. Bumpers are normally just metal. I like they're unfinished, but we'll do it in silver. That looks good. Alright, so the idea is I want to get the doors like this. Okay. And then I'll wipe it off. Oh yeah, that's working better. All this for a Tootsie Toy. Why not? Why not? There we go. More right here. There. Alright, so we'll need silver again. Alright, that looks good. Trailer hitch right there. I think that wants to be black. Alright, I see you next, which will be in a few seconds. It'll be tomorrow for me. I will put on the tires. We made it to the end, the assembly part. We've got the Land Rover painted all nice. We got the axles all shiny. We got the wheels all ready to go. So let's go ahead and stick the wheels back on this, and then we'll be done. Do it on here. Put a big old spot on there. That's okay. That's what this protective cover is for. Alright, let's see what we got. Look at that. We have a Land Rover. So there you have it. One fantastic Land Rover. Let's take a look at what we had before. Before we had a Land Rover that was much loved. It was a very bright green in the spot that it was green. Some of the casting lines were there, and had some extra little casting spots in the windows. We'll clean those up. So let's take a look what we have today. Today we have a Tootsie Toy Land Rover that looks fantastic. The paint turned out great. This is the second one I did with this method of polished the primer, then put 2 coats of paint on, polished the paint, put on the clear coat, and then polished it a little bit as well. So I'll put a video together of all of those steps on how to do that on my next Tootsie Toy. I'll spend more time on the painting part so that you can do the same thing. So there you have it. A fantastic, way cool Tootsie Toy that anyone would love. If you love this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button twice. If you like what I'm doing here, hit subscribe. And I'll see you again. Or I won't see you. You'll watch another video again.